I am finally back after a long break from YouTube. What a year. Before we jump into the video, I just want to explain why I have been gone and why I am back now. And this time I will stay here for good. Um, so if you just quickly want to jump into the crafting video, you just scroll ahead. But if you are a little curious about where I've been, uh, sit down, take some popcorns or whatever, and yeah, I don't know. Yeah. No. With all seriousness, as you all know, suddenly I just poof vanished from my channel. A lot of stuff happened ever since I've been away, both privately and uh, and with my mental state also. And yeah, it's like when we're all just humans, like we all get exposed to different things in our life, and sometimes we're stronger than other times. But this year has been extremely rough. And it's been so rough that I have to be honest with you guys. I have not really been crafting or crafting. I have not really been crafting. I don't know how to say it really in English, but I haven't been creative ever since I stopped on YouTube. And that's why if you've seen the thumbnail, like it's a very simple looking snake. Not too much craziness about it. So if you wonder why, it's because I have to start up simple again. Kind of like I'm all new to YouTube again. Like it feels a little like I'm starting all over again, even though I know I'm not. But like suddenly talk to a camera and sit and explaining and crafting and stuff. Like I had to really watch my old videos over and over and over. But of course, just like when you learn how to bicycle, you never really forget it, even though you haven't bicycled for maybe 20, 30 years. You just get a little rusty, dusty. Yeah. um, but no, like what brought me back and what I realized very sincerely was that you guys are just amazing. Like the way you like your comments and how you typed and how you wanted to see more and all your support and nice comments, like and your subscription too. It was like it really touched my heart. Like I was like, I have to get back. This is what I was supposed to do from the start. I wasn't supposed to let go. uh so I decided I'm back, and yeah. And I'm not gonna let my self-esteem stop me, like even though I have scars from my acne and stuff. That's not gonna stop me from recording. As as Illidan said once, I am my scars. Oh, no, no, no. No, all seriousness, but I will not let anything stop me from uploading videos now. Whether it's my low self-esteem about how I look, or private things, or whatever else it could be. Of course, we're all humans, and it's very, very important to deal with your mental state too. So of course that I will work on. But I feel like what made me happy and what made me laugh was recording for you guys. So that is what I need to focus on now. That is gonna be my passion, to upload and have fun with you guys and create this community together. And yeah, like as this channel was all about, it's just me being a newbie and and not really knowing what I'm actually doing. Like I just try along and practice alongside you guys, and you can sit home too and craft along with me. And most likely you guys create better stuff than me, like no doubt about that. But that's not important. Like, it's just about having fun. Like, that's this channel's core core that is the channel's core message, is to have fun. Don't know why I'm doing this, but yeah, we're supposed to have fun on this channel, whether we think we are good at crafting or not, because it's all about practice, and we're all good at doing what we're doing. Like, as long as we're doing our best, that is the best we can do. So yeah, I guess I have explained shortly, as short as I could, so it wasn't too boring, why I've been away and now why I'm back. So once again, I just want to tell you guys that it was you that brought me back. So I can't thank you guys enough for all those nice comments and your subscription and just everything. So thank you so much for showing me the way, if we can call it that. So enough about why I've been away and all that. Let's get into the video. Alright, to start off, I took some black clay and rolled it into a ball. And then I will kind of like, not all the way flat, but like angle-wise, roll back and forth to get that little starter shape for the snake. And if you noticed, I have got new surface glass, yes, or like look-alike glass. It's not really glass. It's like a glossy tile, yes. And I've also got myself a different stander for my mobile camera. I don't know if the angle is too far, like straight down, but I hope it works for you who's watching. And a side note, I don't know about you, but my hands have gotten really ruined and crusty and dusty from all the sanitizing because of Corona. So yeah, I apologize for my hands, but thankfully that's not what we're focusing on. Yes, and then back to the snake, of course. Then I press like so, to get like a little idea of how to shape the head. And it's starting to look a little like a snake, slowly. And we don't mind my fingerprints or anything, because as we know, that we deal with later. So we don't have that in our art piece. And of course this can take this can take a little time to get the right shape and stuff, but yeah, it's all how you want your little cute snake to look like. Some has very pointy nose, some has very round nose. So yeah. And then what I do, I bend a little like so, and just keep shaping as I go, and make sure I don't have any bumps and lumps, at least not too much. And then I kind of like press down like that, and I make sure my snake is still looking up-ish. Of course it's a little hard to show with this angle, but kind of like that. And then what I do is I use my finger to kind of like shape the size here. And then to get that little corner, I just use a little tool, and with the help of my finger I can make a little adorable curve. Like that. Boop and boop. Doot. Should we see if we can close up? Nope. Didn't really do much. But yeah, as you can see, it has a little curly now. And I know it looks a little funny that it has such a big neck and stuff and such a tiny body. But I kind of left it on purpose like that because I just think it looks super adorable. I don't know why. So yeah, this is our little adorable snake. Snaky. Alright, enough talking. Enough talking, let's move on to the eyes. So we will just put you aside. And we will make sure we have clean surface. I forgot a very important detail though. The eye sockets, of course. So we are just quickly gonna do that. Yes. Let's see. It's always hard to figure out exactly where you want the eyes. But yeah. It's just finding the angle and then press. Not too hard, of course. Like so. Maybe that was a little too deep. Well. It's okay. And then what I like to do is like measure-ish somehow by looking upside and front view and stuff. But I don't really know what is the right methods or anything. So yeah, let's just hope I aimed right. For me, it's kind of like I'm aiming with my eyes closed, but yeah, I guess it looks okay. It's like as accurate as it can be with me, at least. Yep. All right. So back to what we were about to do. The eyes. And then for the eyes, I just took normal green clay and quickly rolled it out to a little long snake. And then I just kind of measure, but in a way I can almost see that this one is a little too big, but maybe it can go. After all, it's try and learn, or learn and try, or yes, something. And then I cut ish the size I think the eye is, like, and then, oh, sorry about that sound. Need to remember that I'm cutting on a tile now and not pop. And then I measure the other one. Push that away. And we don't need you guys anymore, so take care. Whoop. And of course I could be wrong with my measurements right here because they look a little tiny compared to the eyes. Yeah, I think I made them a little too small. Yeah, I'm just quickly checking, sorry. Yeah, they are too small, so with the power of editing, you will see the perfect circles. Okay, that took me a little time getting the eyes right, but hopefully now they are correct sizes. So just quickly make sure that that the eyeball is as round as it can be before I attach it in there. Boop. I guess that looks fine. Oh, don't touch the camera. And then the other one. And I try not to press too hard. because we do want that little bump in the eyes. I can of course see there is a little mistake on this side, but everything has its flawness. Yeah, I'm sorry about my English. But that is also what makes it unique and special, I guess. Removing a little scoring, if we can call it that, and just quickly making sure that my little adorable snake is still in the shape I like it. Yes. Alright, and then the last thing is the blush. So, as with the same as the eyes, I just roll it out. And I know I should have cleaned the surface there, but I just try not roll it there. Yeah. Everything is alright. And I kinda want the blush to be a little smaller than the eyes. And since this was the one I used for the... Okay. That didn't go how I wanted to. Let's try again. And since this one is the one I use for the eyeball, I just make sure that it's smaller than the circle of my tool. Let's see. Oh, that was the wrong one. It can be smaller. And depending on what type of snake you want to make, it can have blush, it can have no blush, it can have different eye colors. And it can even have a charm in it. But this time I'm not gonna make it into a charm. So, and you can even make it bigger or smaller. The possibilities are endless with these adorable guys. Apparently I'm going for pretty tiny blushes. Yeah, I think that's perfect. And then of course just take knife and doot, 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 doot. And then try not to cut them too big, as I just want them to be a little noticeable, but not like the size of the eyes. Removing that, and then we just roll them into some balls. All right, we have rolled them into tiny microscopic balls. And can I pick it up? Yep. And then I will just attach it close or next to the eye. And just try and make sure that it touches just a little bit. That one came a little close to the eye, but it's okay. No worries. And then the other one, try to have it similar in angles and everything. And then I can try with this one not to put it too close to the eye. And I try not to press too hard either. But that looked a little better, I guess. It looks funny from the front though. Or in front. Front. And then I just quickly make sure that there is not too many fingerprints as I go along. And then again, I just place it down quickly. Make sure it's in the shape I wanted it to be in. And then we will just bake this adorable little guy. Which again sound wrong, but yep. So in the oven, and I will be right back. And we are back from baking. I did apply UV resin after baking to enhance the strength and shininess. I'm sorry I didn't record that, but you have already seen me apply, so I guess it wasn't so important. Though I did not expect this. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. You probably can. For some reason, all black, like clay, like all the blackness in it is like bumpy and uneven. It could just be the way I apply it, but when we look back at, for example, my pumpkin here, you can see it doesn't look that bumpy and stuff. Of course, it's pretty hard to see on camera, but this little guy here apparently looks not so good. So I think I will do some research. I think I would do some research and like maybe try test out, like, is there something else I should apply on black clay before applying UV resin, since black is, I don't know, different. But nonetheless, it's still super cute. Yeah, and yeah, it's just too bad with the UV resin. But could it be that my UV resin is maybe outdated too? Huh. I don't know. I have to figure that out. But at the end, it still turned out pretty okay. And yeah, I hope it gives you some inspiration to make an adorable little snake. So that's it for this time, guys. Thank you so much for watching. It means so much to me. Yeah, I just want to wish you all the best and hope you all are staying safe and sound. And until next time, I will see you. So take care and bye bye.